Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're having a lovely day. We're back for some more Lazarus episode 7 here. Can't wait to dive in. Last episode, we got to find out more about Elena's past and where she grew up with the religious group, the Tower of Truth, and the fact that they worshipped an AI called Naga that was modeled using Skinner's brain. And thankfully, when everything came crumbling down, Axel and the crew were able to salvage Naga's memory bank. So hopefully we can use that and it can help us find Skinner, because we got 17 days left until Hopna cooks us and we're running out of time. So I'm really excited to see how this episode goes and how the story continues on. So I've yapped enough. Without any further ado, let's jump right in.
Looking like that?
What's that supposed to mean?
I thought you were at least 28 or 29.
So that makes us the same age.
Oh, okay.
Hold up.
Doug is 23 too.
Sure am.
Seriously? I can't believe this. I had you pegged being somewhere around 40.
40?
40?
Ain't no way, bro.
I am not that old.
Then 26 or 27?
That must be it.
Nope. No comment.
She must be
Anything
my
I say
age.
is just gonna let you narrow it down.
You paused there for a second. Probably right. I guess I better start using ma'am around you.
Wow.
Don't even think about it.
Since we're sharing, I'm 16 years old.
God, could you be any more annoying?
Ow, ow, cut it out!
40.
He's still on that.
What exactly is that supposed to be?
Something he found lying around the armory. And now he has some great idea of using it for the barbecue.
Don't
Is
you
it a
think that's little
flamethrower?
Dangerous?
40.
He's still on that.
Wow.
What a waste of food, man. Damn. Cooked to a crisp.
Earlier today, the very last ice floe in the Arctic broke apart. In the 20th
God.
century, Arctic
Wow,
ice
so the North Pole's finally gone for good?
No way.
Check this out. This video is going viral.
According to my calculations, precisely 3 years from now, the ice in the North Pole will melt and be lost forever.
Wow, he predicted it, huh?
For real?
So then everything is playing out as Skinner predicted.
Some people are even starting to treat him like a prophet or a god.
But they were just calling him a terrorist the other day.
Forget terrorism. It's possible this entire thing could escalate into World War III.
And now it looks like Hopna is old news.
Yeah, you said it. There's only 15 days left until the first deaths occur.
You
Damn.
know, a world war might wipe out humanity before Hopna does.
That's not very funny, Chris.
Sadly, we're back to square one. Even the FBI agents who raided that cult, the Tower of the Truth, couldn't find anything tied to Skinner. Very
Damn.
unfortunate. Their deity, Naga, was indeed an AI modeled after Skinner's brain. But the Bureau concluded that the man himself wasn't involved in any way.
So all that for nothing.
First off, we should take another look at Skinner's video.
He's still trying to eat that crisp food.
Nope. Not food.
You cooked it too much, Axel.
Nor do I intend to unilaterally decide what the fate of humanity will be. All I am doing is serving as the seventh trumpeter.
What is the seventh trumpeter?
It's part of the New Testament. John, one of the apostles of Jesus, was given a vision of the future by God, which he wrote about in the book of Revelation.
What's supposed to happen?
Volcanic eruptions, meteor storms, and war.
The end of the world, basically.
God, enraged by humanity's arrogance, brings down all sorts of disasters on them. Angels each sound their trumpet, warning of the next calamity. And then, after the seventh angel blows its trumpet, final judgment gets delivered upon humanity.
Ah, that makes sense.
So that's why Skinner said he's blowing the seventh trumpet.
Oh, there goes the timer.
So when did the other 6 trumpets get played?
Good question.
All right, the analysis is complete.
What's up with Leland?
It's better if we leave tomorrow instead. What do you think?
Set sail.
You sure?
We don't have the luxury of believing in tomorrow.
Who's this?
Know that.
What's that thing?
A memory drive extracted from Naga.
And what are these numbers?
I assume it's the final output of data it created.
So it's like Naga's dying message?
Possibly. This may have been its way of trying to communicate to us.
Like telling us the name of its girlfriend?
Take this seriously.
That looks like a phone number to me. So, let's call it and find out.
I'll run it through my decryption software.
Or maybe they could be map coordinates.
Ah, ramen shop. Sorry, I must have the wrong number.
Afurafi Minimari Furley.
What? Is it map coordinates?
So they're coordinates? Like latitude and longitude?
Yeah.
So Doug for the
It's
win.
used in the military. It's the UTM coordinate system. Here are the 4 locations they point to.
So,
Something's not right.
They all point to the middle of the ocean.
Hold on. Didn't these islands get submerged about 10 years ago?
Now that you mention it.
are you saying these spots used to be islands instead of water?
Actually,
Okay.
these might be... Yeah, I was right. Skinner bought land in all 4 of these areas right before they sunk into the ocean.
He did what?
So is this what Naga was trying to tell us?
Oh man, this is so confusing.
I feel you there.
Let's take a boat ride. Aloha Ocean Resort.
I'm guessing those guys we saw earlier on the boat must be heading to one of the islands. Manila, Philippines. Okay. Actually sunk. Tank. Well, ain't no way you're taking the car there. City is sunk. Love the jazz music, man. It's really good. So Axel is here, okay. The Maldives. Okay. Potato chips. Elena over here having a snack party. Ishigaki Island, Japan, okay. So who's taking this area? Chris or Leland? Leland, okay. Ten guests required, okay. It's just him. Alright, so I guess Chris has taken the last island. Fiji. He's buying an electric boat. Well, that's handy.
Reporting in from the Maldives. Just 12 more minutes until I reach the target.
Roger. I'm currently over the mouth of the Santa Maria River.
The plane's about to land.
I just left Ishigaki Island. I'll be at Taketomi Island in 10 minutes.
I've already made it to Tuvalu. I'm gonna go ahead and dive in and take a look around. Talk soon.
I'm about to dive in.
Oh. Who the hell is that?
Must be that blonde chick and her crew.
Hey guys, this is completely unrelated, but is Lazarus going to get disbanded after we find Skinner?
Of course. That's the sole purpose of our team.
I was just thinking, that would be kind of a shame, you know?
And are you saying we're better off not catching Skinner?
Sounds like you would rather see the end of the world. No, that's not what I meant.
He's grown attached to them. They've created a bond together, so I'm guessing he wants to still stay with them even after the mission is done. Is that a church? I'm really liking the music, man. Taketomi Island, okay. Nothing, I guess.
Gotta say, I totally totally forgot how blue the sky and sea are.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw a clear sky. That's because Babylonia City is always cloudy.
It's like that everywhere these days.
The only beautiful places left are those without humans.
Maybe this is something Skinner wanted us to see.
The beauty of the world. Was that a hammerhead shark? Is that what they're called? Enjoy it, Chris. Enjoy it.
This is what the Earth really looks like. And we're destroying it. The first 6 trumpets have already sounded.
Oh, is she crying?
Only say that Skinner is wrong then.
Bunch of nothing. It's been 10 years now. Everybody here packed up and moved to another island.
What happened there?
Oh, a bunch of flying fish jumped out and one of them hit me.
Wow, sounds like it hurts.
Not one bit. It's an insensitivity disorder. I was born with it.
Oh.
Huh?
It makes me unable to feel pain, so I don't know what it's like.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Novocaine.
Cases like mine aren't uncommon around here. It's called analgesia.
Interesting.
What's up?
I just found out a majority of the people who lived on this island suffer from analgesia.
Really?
Yeah, my guide is actually a former resident. He can't feel pain at all. And
Wow.
guess what? When he was little, he remembers Skinner coming to visit the island.
In the past, we didn't have any money. It was impossible for us to move elsewhere. But then, Mr. Skinner swooped in and bought our entire island from us.
So thanks to him, we had enough money to start new lives.
Maybe that's where he got the idea to create the drug Hapna, I suppose.
I still can't seem to figure Skinner out.
He's an enigma.
Rembrandt is the painter that many regard to be the master of light. He practically revolutionized the world of art.
Okay, then. What is so important that you had to bring me here to talk?
I believe that I owe you an apology.
Huh?
What for?
Because I know how you feel about Skinner, and it's not a stretch to say that I've taken advantage of that fact.
No one forced me to do anything. I made my own decisions.
Of course, Doctor.
Why did he start this whole thing? And why did he leave me behind? I need the answers to those questions.
Did she work with Skinner?
The intelligence branch of the army has started sniffing around.
For Axel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus, they're looking into the incident at the Schiphol airport.
Axel is the one. He can shed light on everything.
Skinner visited that island 15 years ago for a drive to receive gene donations. Same story with the other islands, which gave the residents enough money to move away and start new lives.
I see.
Whatever the case, it's likely that this analgesia was the origin of Hamna.
Exactly.
Do you know where
That's what
you
I thought.
studied the donated genes?
At the Hogg Institute. Skinner was a researcher there at the time.
Interesting.
I'll look for a list of people who worked there during that period.
What if Hirsch is one of them?
It feels almost like we are experiencing everything Skinner had gone through, you know?
Actually, that might be what he had in mind all along.
What do you mean?
He wants us to feel like he felt, live our lives through his experiences.
What you're really saying, all of us are just dancing in the palm of his hand.
The raising of Lazarus.
Tell me something, Dr. Hirsch. Do you somehow get the impression that Dr. Skinner sold his soul to the devil and became a different person?
No, I don't. I don't think he's changed at all. He's always been very sincere.
Same old Skinner.
And when I told him as much, he replied, "What exactly is so wrong about a scientist who is sincere and pure?"
Indeed.
He wants somebody to search for him and find him.
Of course. I'd like to believe that too.
I found a data archive. It includes a list of all the researchers affiliated with the Hogg Institute.
Dr. Hirsch, there it is.
Huh?
I figured.
What's wrong?
Why?
I knew she was one of them. There's that chick. Uh-oh.
Alexandra? Is that you?
Wait. Okay, clearly they have history. But how deep does the history go? Are they family? Did they used to work together? I have so many questions. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. 14 days left. Okay. Pretty solid episode, man. Even though we were on the job, it kind of felt like a mini vacation with all the characters, you know, just taking a step back and just taking in how beautiful the world is, you know. Looks like Hirsch was one of the researchers who were part of that Hagu Institute thing, so I'm not surprised there, especially given that she mentioned, you know, why did Dr. Skinner leave me and everything, you know. I guess they have a history there. And also, I'm really curious who that person was at the end that stopped Chris. She called her Alexandra. I guess maybe they have history. I don't know if they're sisters or something since they're both blonde, you know. But she kind of, you know, looks a lot like Leland. Like her hair color is sort of like Leland's, you know. But either way, they're all three of them are blonde, you know. But I'm really curious to see exactly what the history is there and, you know, what Chris's connection is to her. Like, did they work together? Are they, you know, connected through blood? Like, so many questions I have there. But very solid episode overall, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you enjoy my reaction to this episode of Lazarus? If you did, we got 14 days left until Hapna cooks us. Can't wait to see how things play out in the next episode. But like I said, if you did enjoy my reaction, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot. Also, give video a thumbs up for the hype of Lazarus. You can also feel free to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future reaction videos, live streams, or walkthroughs. You can also feel free to follow me on my socials. Links to that will be down below in the description of this particular video. You can also feel free to become a Patreon or a channel member by clicking a link down below in the description of this particular video to support your boy. And you always get a shout out in every single one of my videos. But until then, guys, please do me a favor, take care of each other, have a lovely day, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.